coming back and seeing another video. There is a product line that I've heard a lot about lately. There's a lot of hype going around the internet about Younique. The biggest thing I've heard about is this 3D fiber lash mascara. If you don't have a lot of lashes, if they're really short or if they're just not full enough, you can use this and you put on this gel first and then you put these fibers on top of the gel and then you take the gel to lock it in. And it's supposed to look like you're wearing false lashes. Ooh. A friend of mine, she's a presenter, and I've actually put her information down below in the description. So if you want to check it out, she has everything at her disposal. The product comes in this really nifty case. It's really pretty. It is a hard case. So if you wanted to take this with you in your purse, you don't have to worry about it getting broken or bent. It's kind of nice. When you open the case, there are two applicators in here. The shorter applicator is the Moodstruck 3D fibers. The longer applicator is your gel that you're going to be putting on first. This gel is colored in black. It's not a clear gel. There are different techniques to do this. You're supposed to put your regular mascara on first. I have longer lashes. I just like to put on the gel, put on the fibers, and then lock it in with the gel again. Also, something that I do, I use an eyebrow brush on the comb side to kind of comb it out and make sure that things are not too clumpy looking. And if you have shorter lashes, this might not even be a problem for you at all. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate this for you. I'm using the longer applicator first. Again, this is called Moodstruck Transplanting Gel. And I'm gonna put this on, and then really quickly, I want to put on the fibers after that. So I'm going to hold them both in my hand like so. Here's the longer applicator and here's the shorter applicator. And I'm going to undo both of the tops so that way I can do this really quickly. So here we go. I'm checking the applicator before anything else just to make sure that there's not like any big clumps of gel on there. If there's a big clump of gel, you're going to get a big clump of the fibers. I'm going to be putting this onto the top of my lashes first, like so. And this will give you a nice dramatic look when you put those fibers on. Now, when I put these fibers on, I am not going to be starting at the base of my lashes. I'm going to be doing this mostly onto the ends of my lashes because the length is what most people are going to be going for. Again, I start with naturally long lashes, but I've learned a couple of tricks. Now again, you don't want to put too many fibers at one time because they will start to fall down onto your cheeks. So after you've put your fibers on, then you want to lock it in by using the gel again. So I'm going to go from the top, just all the way across, and then I lock it in from the bottom as well. Now, if you're using your regular mascara as a base first, kind of like an eyelash primer, then you're going to want to wait for that to dry completely before doing any of this. This is one layer and I've only put it onto the tips. I am going to do a second layer so you can see what the difference is with 2 layers of this product. It's pretty amazing. So now that the gel is dry, I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time. This time I am going to go a little bit closer to where my lashes begin, and then I'm going to go to the edges of my lashes. So here's the gel. And quickly before it dries, I'm putting it is kind of curved, so try to use that curve with your eyelashes. And you can use your zigzag motion to kind of get these fibers on there really well. And again, you lock them in with one more layer of gel. Now, since my eyelashes are already really long, you can see I'm getting a lot of like dots on my eyelid. This is just the hazard of having naturally long eyelashes. And now this is where I would use my eyebrow comb to go through the eyelashes and make sure that they're not clumped together, and it gives a little bit more of a natural look. I have noticed there are a couple of little clumps at the very edges of my lashes. When that happens, me personally, I don't really like those. So I get my tweezers and I just very, very carefully kind of take a couple of those off. Now, as you can see, I haven't put anything else onto my other eye yet. I'm going to show you the technique that the instructions tell you to, so you can see if there is a big difference and if you have long lashes, if that's something that you would like to use. I usually only do this when I'm going out on a night on the town and I want to be super, super dramatic. So first I'm going to be using Buxom, which I've talked about in previous videos. I just got this in a haul recently. I'm going to coat the top and bottom of my lashes. Now, this is what it looks like with just one coat of Buxom on this eye. One thing that I just did is I took some of the fibers off of the applicator because it was getting a little bit too fluffy and I was afraid it was going to make it too clumpy. So just an FYI, that might be a trick that you might want to try if you like the results on my second eye. So again, first things first, transplanting gel. All right, now before this dries, I put a layer of the fibers, top and bottom. And then I'm putting the transplanting gel to lock it in on the top and on the opposite side. Especially on those tips of your eyelashes. You can now see the difference between using no base mascara and base mascara. This is 2 coats of the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, and this is 1 coat of the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I'd say it's a big difference. I'm gonna do a second coat on this eye so you can see what it would look like with 2 coats. Transplanting gel first. I'm doing it just on the edges of my lashes this time since there is so much already on the base. Then the fibers. And we lock it in. Look how big 2 layers made my lashes. That's insane. They're almost reaching my eyebrows. That's crazy. Ba ba boom, right? There you go. There you have it. 2 layers with your day-to-day mascara as a primer. 2 layers without your day-to-day mascara as a primer. You can see this is probably a little bit better for everyday use, and this is fantastic for evening wear. I went in and I did the mascara on my lower lashes just to balance it out a little bit. Also, I went back on this eye and did a coat of my regular daily mascara, and then I did another coat of the 3D Fiber Lashes just to see if it would balance it out or if it would make it even more crazy. And at first it did make them really, really dramatic on that side, but I went through and I kind of like separated them a little bit and cleaned it up a little, and now they look pretty even. And this product was Younique 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, and if you don't like using falsies, I would highly suggest trying this product. If you like this video, leave me some comments, like, and subscribe below. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye!